Hello there and welcome to Car Crazy Lancashire. That's more like it.
And coming up on today's show, we see the stars of the future with the go-kart champ at Three Sisters Raceway. And I get to experience what it's like to be a trucker. And can he do it? The man who says he's going to break the land speed record.
Karting. What great fun, eh? Just watch them go. Now we've come along here today to Wigan to watch the Champions of the Future final for the year 2000. And boy, what little champs they are.
On entering the circuit, I couldn't believe my eyes. It really was like a scaled-down version of Formula One. The cars, the motorhomes, the cool drivers with ruffled hair, but most of all, the proud parents that dedicate their weekends to the kids' hopes and aspirations of reaching top-level car racing.
Now to start your go-karting career, you will first need one caravan. One carrier for the go-kart, or even a nice motorhome to do both jobs. Mini toolkit and a set of dinky tyres. And a bit of entertainment between the races. One dad, which doubles up as a mechanic, and one son that doubles up as a racing driver. And a good old mum to wash those race suits and make the tea. And of course, someone to follow in the family footsteps.
And of course, a day at the racetrack, well, you're going to need spares, aren't you? And everything you will probably need is available right here. Spare steering wheels, fuel fillers, oil, gloves, hats, tyres, you name it. Tyres, very important. Now you'd be looking at least £100 for a set of 4 tyres. Obviously we've got slicks and wets, so as you can see, the sport of go-karting doesn't come cheap. And we're going to have a word with someone now who'll be able to tell us a little bit more.
Now then, Tony, you're a dedicated dad in the world of go-karting. I mean, apart from the devotion side, how much financially would you put into a season of go-karting?
I don't really look at it that way. Once you've got the cart, they're actually fairly economical to ride, to keep on top of. I mean, the kids knock pieces off them all the time, which you'd expect. But they're reasonably reliable, and the fuel consumption is negligible. Even though they'll do 60 miles an hour, they're quite quick for the kids, but so not too bad on cost.
But of course, it's the running costs. I mean, you've got a great motorhome here, and it's your precious time as well. It's every weekend, so like I said, you've got to be dedicated.
That's right. I mean, the time's the big feature, because when we go away, typically we're set off on the Friday and we don't get back till Sunday night. And it's 2 solid days of working along with the cart. But it's good fun. I mean, the kids are magic. Well, in all honesty, some of the kids in this one day will be there. This is the proving ground, without a doubt. And if you look at the skills of some of the kids, like 10 and 12-year-olds, they're awesome. And you can imagine what they're going to be like when they get a bit older.
And kids this age seem to have no fear when they're out there.
That's right. They're just a war when they're out there, and yet they're best of pals when they're back here. They treat our truck as a sort of large mobile social centre, and they all bail in there and raid all my Coke and my crisps and have a good time.
Did you encourage your son all the way?
No, I've left it up to him really. I mean, we even had a spell where we stopped doing it and went playing football instead. It's up to him. If he wants to come, well, I'll take him, and we'll put effort behind it. But he does like coming, not just for the racing, but because he meets all his pals who come from all over the country for these British Championship rounds, and we'll be playing out on the scooters on the track at night, having a race around the scooters instead.
Now, were you happy with that drive?
Yeah.
3rd place, yeah, that was very good.
I should have finished second, but I got nuzzled onto the grass a bit, so then a person passed me. But I'm happy with third because it's the British Championship, so I'm very happy.
Now, so who's your mechanic?
My dad.
So he's going to get the car running perfect, yeah?
Yeah, he gives me tips on what lines to take and other things.
And he's been watching you throughout the race, and does he tell you maybe if you did anything wrong or what you did right?
Yeah, he at the end of the race he'll tell me what things I've done right and what things I've done wrong, so he's quite helpful.
Now here's a little twist for you. I've managed to stumble upon another young, very promising racing driver called John. Now the surname might give it away a little bit. They're from Leeds, but his name is, follow me. Here's John. Go on, John, tell him your name.
Well, I just coming down the straight and I was going for the inside into the hairpin, and my friend Jason Moore just clipped me, and I went onto the grass and I just hit a metal sign.
Oh dear. And are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, Dad's your mechanic. And what about brother? What does he do?
He helps with a trolley and brings my trolley and things.
Yeah.
And I've got another mechanic called Dave Rowland. And they just bring their family along and cook.
You've got a personal chef as well. That's fantastic. They offered me a chance to drive one of the cars, but I declined. You know, I was a little cautious that those young uns might show me up. Well, what a fantastic day we've had here, watching these young kids and their go-kart. Oh, I love karting. If only I was 10 years younger. Maybe 20. Two sports cars. They've both got wheels, lights, doors and an engine. But what do they have in common? Well, these two cars right here will both be attempting the world modified speed record later this year. And the man behind the wheel, and behind it all, should I say, is Paul. Right, let's have a look at the 911 first. It's a beautiful colour. What's it called again?
It's sea spray green metallic. It's a standard factory colour.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. OK, now what modifications have you done to the 911?
Almost everything has been modified. The body, the engine, the suspension, the wheels, the brakes. The only basic original part is in fact the body shell and doors, I would suggest.
OK, and of course it's a very lightweight car, isn't it? What is the composite of the body material?
It's carbon fibre and steel. It weighs 1,100 kilos.
And it puts out
600 horsepower at the rear wheels and over 640 foot-pounds of torque.
OK, so that's a very good power to weight ratio.
It's very fast, yeah.
Okay, what about these wheels here? What size are those?
They're 18s.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? Can we take a quick look inside?
Yes, by all means.
Have a look. So you've obviously had a lot of modifications on the inside as well. That's a gorgeous colour for a leather interior.
Thanks. We've tried to make it as attractive as possible for a racing car, if you like, that is on the road.
Now, I think this colour fits in very well with the Lancashire theme. It's all very green around here, but you must stand out. Do you get a lot of looks in this car?
It's mainly the stickers on the doors and the exhaust note that draws attention to it. Yes, I do get noticed.
I can imagine. Now, going back to the record, which car do you think you are going to break the record in?
In both of them. The record is 216 miles an hour. Okay. It's held by Gembala Porsche in a similar 911 Turbo, but a narrower bodied car. But in trials, we have unofficially already beaten the record.
I see. Well, I think you are, as I said, a very, very lucky man. So, Paul, that's enough for now on the 911. What about your other beast, the Supra over here? I mean, to me, it seems more acceptable trying to break a speed record in a Porsche than in a Supra.
Very simply, we wanted to attempt it in two cars. Firstly, to, if you like, underlined British engineering compared to Japanese attempts to take the record in similar cars. But we specifically chose the Supra because they have a very strong Getrag-made 6-speed gearbox, which will take the extra power we need.
I see. And what brake horse is the Supra putting out compared to the 911?
It's less, it's 560 horsepower. This is at the crankshaft,
Okay.
but under 500 foot-pounds of torque. Aerodynamically, it will be superior when we're finished.
I see. And what about the weight of the Supra? I mean, it looks much bigger, it's much wider. Is that going to hinder at all?
No, actually, weight doesn't affect ultimate top speed. It only affects acceleration. But due to the fact that we have to get as quickly as possible, we're taking about 200 kilos out of the car.
All in all, I suppose you prefer the Porsche, would you say?
I like any quick cars, to be honest. I have a favourite car, but I just like modified cars. Doesn't matter what it is.
Well, that's quite some feat, isn't it? Not attempting the record, not just in one car, but the both of them.
Yeah, it was just, if you like, I'd love to take the record for the UK, but to get first and second, if we can, it sort of rubs their noses in it, really, doesn't it?
Absolutely, first and second.
Yep.
So, if you had the choice of any car in the world, would you choose any other car apart from these two?
Yes, I would. Yes.
What would that be?
A Lancia Delta Integrale.
I see. So, can you see that happening one day?
I've got one.
And there'll be plenty more Car Crazy after the break. Oh, Tim, put me down. I can't touch the floor, put me down, please.
Okay, if you insist.
I promise I'll be nice to you. Put me down.
Brilliant.
Tim, now then, let's have a quick word with you. Now,
Yeah,
Tim,
no problem.
Tim Campbell,
Yeah.
you're a trucking consultant.
Yes, I am indeed.
Okay. So I guess you've had trucking experience, is that right?
Yeah, I think you could say that. About 18, 19 years of it.
Fun-filled, I take it?
Yes, we've had our good times and bad times.
I can imagine. Now, driving a beast like this must be a pretty demanding job.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've got no load on the back today, but it's kind of nice to see all the truck workings. Now, just tell us what we've got here. I mean, this tank, for a start, is enormous.
Yeah, 590 litres. Costs around about 400, 500 pounds to fill up every time.
Goodness me.
I know.
That's a lot.
It's a little bit more than your car, I should think, Louise.
Just a bit, just a bit. Now, who's these Susies over here?
Susie's, yeah, there's no Susie on here. It's actually Susie who we use to connect the vehicle to the trailer.
Yeah.
So all the system works on air, so we have to make sure the trailer's got air as well. So these are called Susies. I don't know why. Obviously, somebody must have been impressed with a Susie at one time.
Obviously. All right then, well, I mean, there's lots to talk about on the back of the truck. We've got these enormous wheels, but I'm more interested in what's inside because I know there's going to be loads of gadgets.
Well, come on inside then, I'll show you.
Oh, right, can't wait for this. I know there's loads of gadgets in here, all them toys. Woo! Oh my goodness, anyone got a step ladder? Oh, I'll sit there. Oh dear, this is not very graceful. Good job I've got my trousers on.
I'm just going to say.
Hey, Tim, woo, I've made it. Oh my goodness.
You enjoy that then?
Sickness. God, we're so high, aren't we?
I know,
right, I'm gonna
some
close.
people get altitude sickness.
Going up and down. Oh, this is fantastic. Woo!
You're getting air suspension all the time, you are.
Suspension, yeah.
I know,
It's right,
you see.
comfy, isn't it? Right, let's shut my door then. Off we go. Right, so we've lost the CB, but what have we got in its place for a start? I can see my favourite gadgets, cup holders.
Yeah, you've got plenty of cup holders.
Yeah.
The vehicle here we've got is really meant for doing continental work. This is one of the bigger cabs we've got that Mercedes make. And here we've got plenty of cab holders. We've got things like air conditioning, which we've got on here as well. Yeah. We've got central door locking. We've got twin bunks, and we've got fridges. We've got a couple of fridges in here as well. Wow. So quite a major amount of rich comforts. Cruise control as well, things like that. And for instance, this vehicle is one of the new generation of vehicles. It does electronic fly-by-wire braking systems as well, which is way ahead of commercial cars anyway.
Goodness me. What about the gears? Now, how many gears does a truck have?
This one in particular, this has 16 speeds, 16 gears. You can get up to 18 speeds as well, which some of the other competition do as well. Yeah. So Generally, around about 12 to 16 gears is normal for this size of vehicle.
Oh, Tim, that's a lot of gears. I mean, how do you manage all that?
With a great deal of difficulty sometimes, and that's why sometimes when you get the car people, sometimes where they do stop you or brake in front of you heavily, you can imagine a truck driver's got 16 gears to pick. It's not like your car where you know roughly where they are. You can sometimes have problems selecting the right gear, making sure you've got that. So that's why we get a little bit upset on certain times.
All right, okay. Well, I think it's about time we took it for a test drive.
Okay, no problem. Hold on to your seat.
Right, I'm getting ready for this.
Okay.
Oh. I might be trading in my car, Tim, for one of these.
No problem. If you've got a spare £85,000, you shouldn't be too bad.
Is that all?
Exactly.
Yeah, but you do get a fridge. I mean, you know, we've
yeah.
got a few modern luxuries, haven't we?
Okay.
All right then, are we ready for this?
We certainly are. Are you ready?
Beep, beep. Have you got one of those big horns?
How's that?
Woohoo!
Okay, hold on tight. Here we go.
Goodness. It's got some torque, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
It's very comfy too.
Yeah, all you've just got to do is just select this gear here. And as you can see, it's pretty simple to use. The dashboard tells me what gear I'm in. I'm in 6th here at the moment. How can I go? Drop down to 4 because I've not got a load with me. Or I can do it automatic. This vehicle will allow me to do it completely automatically, where I don't touch the gears at all, just like you're having an automatic car.
Now I can tell you're an experienced trucker, and Tim, I bet you've got some great stories you could tell us.
Yes, or some things I don't think I could tell you, but some things are pretty good.
Have you ever lost your load?
Now, that's a leading question, that. No, nothing as dangerous as that, but certainly we've had a few problems with loads that we've got, things like frozen fish that are worth £20,000, £30,000 in the back of the trailer, and then when you actually have a problem with the vehicle, they become not frozen fish and they're worth probably a tenth of the price, and you get real problems with that.
Well, Tim, we've done a fair few miles. I think we've earned a well-earned trucker's rest, eh?
I think you might be right there, Lou.
All right, sorted. So that's 12 boxes of the mineral water. Yeah, it's that heavy on stuff, yeah. It can't be faulty, it's water, you muppet. Oh, no, I can't do it any less. I've got to get all the pews recovered. That Alcantara's dear stuff, you know. Hey, look, mate, I'll have to call you back because there's a camera crew about here, so I'm doing a stint for Men and Motors. They want another sermon. All right, man, later. There you are, viewers. Can't stand here doing the only cutaways, all right? Reverend Bob time, priest unleashed. Have I got a sermon for you today? Now, this might not be the Garden of Eden. It might not be the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, which I didn't think were that bad, incidentally. But we are in an oasis in the desert of modified cars. Speaking of desert, that Moses guy, he was there for 40 years, wasn't he? No wonder he was on them tablets. 2 days in Ibiza and I had a cracking headache. All right, but for just a few moments, check out the promised land. All right, we've got a wicked example here for you, yeah? It's a total wicked sports car. If no one had one of these, there'd be no 2x2, 4x4 in it, 4-wheel drive, 180 horses, looks the business, and check that out, it's only 5 grand. Here we are again, yeah? 8 grand. We're talking 300 ZX. We saw our lovely Lady Jordan in one of these the other week, twin airbags, know what I mean? Right? But we've got a V6, we've got over 300 horsepower, 3 litre. Price of a new Fiesta. You make the decision which would you rather go for, and you can take the top off on this one. Nice. Hey, well impressed. Very tasty. Now I know what you're thinking. It's all well and good showing us these high-performance motors, but what about dosh, Reverend? What about dosh? Well, think about it. The cost of a new light Fiesta or Micra, fine, but you need the patience of Job when you're pulling away from the lights. Why not go second-hand? Get something that'll set all the bushes burning. Check them out. Oh, I'm in my element here. Look at that. Hey, check it out. 6295. We've got a bonnet scoop. We've got alloy wheels, we've got load, we've got leather interior, exhaust, it's the business. All for well under the price of a new little runabout Fiesta or Micra. I tell you what, I feel a sermon coming on from the good book. Here we go, pin your ears back. And as he had his disciples gathered round him, he said, stop, collaborate and listen, because the priest is here and he's on a mission. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, so I stay in my garage modifying daily and nightly. You know what it is, don't necessarily think about a new car. There's some wicked motors out there to be had for a bargain. I've been Reverend Bob, the Priest Unleashed, and remember, the man upstairs, he loves every one of you. Later.
Now it's time once again for another episode of Pat's Prestige. Pat, this one's a beauty.
Wow, what a beauty this is,
Hey,
isn't it?
what a cruiser. Now this must have a little tale to tell.
Well, this was brought from LA and was shipped over here. And the first time we got in it, the chap we bought it off, he took us down Rodeo Drive. And it was fabulous. I mean, all the way down the Hollywood in this, down the boulevard and everything, past the Chinese theatre. I felt like
a star.
Absolutely, it makes you feel like that. I mean, look at that steering wheel. It's absolutely fabulous.
Gorgeous,
the style,
isn't it?
the design of it is wonderful, and it's all ready to go. And we've had some fabulous times in this. Chubby Brown was sat up there last time when we took it down the prom. What a laugh.
Oh my goodness.
He told everybody, my husband, because my late husband, his hair was very white, and he shouted to everybody, Chubby, he shouted, it's Elvis, he's come back from the dead. Oh God, it was fabulous. We had a great time in it.
Oh,
but
wow.
you can have a good time in these cars. There's plenty of room.
Yeah.
Everybody piles in. I mean, it's just fabulous. And then you can have the hood up if it's raining. Take it down when the sun shines.
Well, as a matter of fact, the sun's shining now, so what do you reckon, Pat?
Shaded up again.
Shall we don them?
Let's get shaded up and down that prom. What about that? Let's do it in style.
See you later. So do you think you'll stay in Blackpool forever?
Absolutely. And, you know, I mean, even though I come from Manchester now, I've been in Blackpool longer than I was in Manchester, so I love it. I think all the people from the north went to Blackpool.
Oh, as a kid, yeah.
We've all you know, I think the northerners relate to Blackpool. I mean, like the southern people go to Eastbourne and Brighton,
and
Skeggy and all that. But I don't think there's anything like it. It's a magic town, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. There's everything.
Well, I think we all like a bit of showbiz here and there,
of
don't
course,
we? That kind of
Oh,
Pat, let me catch you.
I know. I think he did that on purpose, our driver.
All right then, everyone. See you next time on Car Crazy Lancashire.
Bye.